All right. It says, I appreciate the way Eva stepped in to help her friend. She had her back. Why do you think Eva is such a good friend? Because, well, why do you think Eva's such a good friend to Malia? I don't think Eva's just a good friend to Malia. I think this is just Eva's character as a human being. I think if Eva sees something that's not right, she's going to correct it. I would never sit back and let somebody mistreat, talk crazy to the people that I love. And I'm like, well, it wasn't directed to me. I'm going to say, no, you said it in front of me. So you clearly wanted that work. Anybody who knows me knows you're not going to get away with disrespecting the people that I love and just be disrespectful and reckless with that mouth, baby, you getting hurt. Like you might get jumped. We're not gonna do it ever. Okay. So I just think that who Eva is who Eva is. I feel like if she was out at the grocery store and saw somebody being rude to somebody, and she was like, you need to check yourself because you really out here wilding. You can't like some people who be like, I would never treat you that way, but I treat other people that way. Nah, 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 nah. Some things are just in you. Some stuff is just you just built different. I think Eva's just built different. I think she's just a person. She gonna stand on business, baby, 10 toes down. What you want, how you want it though. Why you don't want it is what I want to know.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think that this is the true picture of what a friend is. And if you're confused by Eva's behavior and you think that in your friends, get you some new friends. They're not your friends. They don't love you, because for somebody to stand by you and you being disrespected, things, and they don't speak up to you, they don't love you the way that they say they do. They don't. I mean, even a decent person on the street, if you're getting chewed out, a decent person could be like, hey, hold on. What's going on? You don't, and they're going to come talk to you saying, you don't deserve this. That doesn't, that just takes a level of human decency, you know, a great depiction of what a friend is, that we see in Eva. And I'm blessed to have one ladies in my life that they are my true friends because I know they would ride out for me. And I will head anybody in a heartbeat for them. I may not be the best cusser, but I can bite, I can scratch, I can hit, and I can hit but really well. I love you guys.
In the name of Jesus. That ass is
We
getting
love you
that
too.
ass
You're
is
so
getting
messy,
tapped.
girl. Headbutting and inviting and cussing. I'm here for all of it. And again, we're
You
not
remember,
psychos who
girl,
just
when
run
we
your
were
mouth. We live very peaceful
remember
lives.
when we went
Don't
to
bother us. We
Cali,
won't bother you.
right? When we went to Cali, and I mean, she's pregnant, but we all had us a little weapon going to that restroom. Like, you mess with us, the three of us, you got an issue. Big problems. Um, and we gotta do another girls trip. Too. Okay. Um, yeah, to piggyback, and I agree with both of you guys. This it or ladies, um, that's her character. That's her character. That's who Eva is. That's in my opinion. I mean, that's somebody you want in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, and she knows it. Eva's down to fight. Eva's down to do whatever. You want somebody that's gonna stand ten toes down on business. You know what I mean? Especially these days and with everything going on right now with them, and I appreciated it too. I'm glad she's not one of them friends like Karina said, well, he wasn't talking to me, so I'm staying out of it. No, if Karina or Kyrie is getting cussed out, I'm gonna have something to say about it or even talked about. Okay, so if we're gonna bring it back to the the toxic home, this is what I'm gonna call it. People already knew, if I stepped in the room, and I let it be known too, if you are talking about Karina, you're talking about me or you're talking to me. Don't do it. If you're not going to say it in front of her face, do not say it to me because I'm the one that will call and be like, yo, you and so had this conversation because they down here saying this, that, and the other. And before I get, and they would, and it was just general knowledge because they would. It's sad that they would be sitting around talking about folk, but as soon as I come in the room, boom, they shut up. which is actually kind of a punk move, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna say something, mean every letter of it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I'm blessed to have you guys, and I know if y'all would have my back in my absence, like in my face and in my absence. You know what I mean? Somebody walk by, ooh, that be, like I know you niggas is gonna, not niggas, sorry, God forgive me. You ladies is gonna check them. You know what I'm saying? Because I would too. I'd be like, hold on, you said what about who? What we doing? It's right. So I think I don't there's really no why she's such a good friend. That's just who she is, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that Eva and Malia got each other. And we have other friends too, but you know what I mean. I'm really glad that Eva had her back like that. Even like, hey, don't worry about it. We shutting the shit down. You need to go get some rest. Don't argue with me. That's more Karina style. I'm like, no, but I gotta do this shut up, or I will slap your face. Like, that's Karina. I said, like, okay, all right. I don't want to get slapped in the face. I don't want that black spoon action. Let me go sit down somewhere. We can't make sis mad. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Go Eva. Team Eva.
All right. So our next question says, can you mute yourself on the phone?
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't me.
Thank you. All right. So our next question says, so instead of Mike calling and saying he overreacted and apologizing to Malia, his selfish, entitled ass goes to his social media pages to look up an IG model in Seattle he wants to smash while he claims Malia can't do better than him. Always do. That's what these men would. I learned something new. It's called small dick energy. So yeah, I've been learning new words, guys. But that's what they do. He's not a real man. He's a little boy. So what does he do? He cowers, and he runs to somebody that's going to stroke his ego, and he's going to be laid up in Seattle IG girl's bed crying about how somebody did him wrong. She got me beat up, and then I just wanted to love her, and then I had to do this, and then my mom won't answer my phone calls, and and she's gonna sit up there and listen to him, and at the end of the night she's gonna be like, where's that Cash App at? And then he's gonna go home and he's gonna be alone, and he's gonna continue to call his mother, and she's not gonna answer the phone because she's gonna be laid up with probably Mike's daddy, trying to get another check from him. Who knows? So that's how I feel about it.
Baby girl coming through with the fire. New words, and look at you, mother. Look at us rubbing off on her, Karina. We rubbing off on baby girl. Okay. Right, like come through, boo. I mean bullets. Through. Instead of Mike calling, you know what? He probably, especially in his self-centered mind, he probably don't even feel the need to apologize. Like, that's not even on, his menu, so to speak. Like, it's not, okay, well, let me, I overreacted, let me go apologize. No, that's not even on his menu. He already think, that you apologize, and you be like, okay, I accept your apology. In his mind, she already accepted the apology that he never even gave. You know what I mean? So he's like, okay, on to the next. He's entitled to look up a IG model, and yeah, like Kyrie was saying, to go complain to her, to be the professional victim. Oh, she did this to me, she did that, and can you believe this? And all I wanted to do was love her. Like, Nick, go on somewhere with that bull. Right. I'm like, bro, come on, move over. I don't know I'm not no IG model or nothing, but Lord, if some Negro hit me up and the only thing he want to talk about is his ex, I'm like, dude, you obviously got some stuff you ain't dealt with. Don't call me with that. But yeah, and it's the audacity too. She can't do better than him. She already is doing better, and that's what's got you bothered. She doing better without you, and that's what's got you bothered. And so yeah, this Mike's trash. He's trash. He's trash, and I agree 1,000% with everything Kyrie said. So come through, Karina, with the facts. Come on.
Period came out there blasting. Right. Who is this? Who is this lovely lady? Who's that lady? I was like, who is that? Okay. Liking it. Talking about Mike's mom up there laid up in bed trying to get the daddy to cut another check. I was like, that sounds so accurate. Oh my God. He needs some new suits. Oh, he's still here getting a little allowance. He got a little trust fund.
That suit messed up his. Got it, baby. Okay.
About that. Yes, Mike's mother and his family is funding his lifestyle. He had to pick up and run away from California when that didn't work out after he went down there and got to cheat and got found out. Oh, let me run back to Rose City where my mama can make things happen for me. Give me a job. Yeah, so I love when you said she's up there laid up in bed somewhere, getting that next check to make sure that Prince Michael is happy. I don't want him to be upset about life. Um, yeah, Mike couldn't reach out to Malia and say, you know what, I have problems. Alicia said in his mind, he's already given her an apology that she'll never hear. So it's like, just move on. And I've heard people say like, oh, you still talking about that? Oh, okay. You ought to just go ahead and move on. But I'm not. I'm not. We're not just moving on from traumatic events. We're not just moving on from people being disrespectful and mean. He says that Malia can't do better while he constantly is on his phone checking out somebody who he can throw a shot at. Who can't do better? You said that there's other women in Rose City. Baby, go get it though. Like, baby, go get you a new platter. Like, why are you out here looking around in Seattle? Like, maybe get you some right here in town, but you can't. You can't. You talking about some Malia can't do better? She already has. I mean, and at this point, a cat or a dog would be an improvement in terms of relationship because Mike he just doesn't have it. There's nothing about him that's worth having around. Okay. So Malia could improve her life by easily just going to sleep and ignoring him. So that's what I'll have to say about that. Mike is nothing, and he's a bully. And talking about some Malia can't do better. He wishes. And that's really what that is about. He wishes Malia couldn't do better. He wants Malia to feel broken. He wants her to feel sour about life. He wants her to feel like Prince Michael is the only thing that she really has. He's the only real option. So take me or take nothing at all. But guess what? My girl ain't going down like that. So basically, Bella, where we were at was we were talking about how Mike talked crazy, and then told Malia she couldn't do better while he was on his phone trying to talk to an Instagram baddie. That's where we're at. All right, last question is mine. It says, Malia bossed up on Mike. I hope her telling him she will report him to the bar association will make him think twice before harassing her. Do you think Mike will back up off of her now? No. And I do think that was a really big boss move for Malia to let him know, I will go to the bar association. I will report you for misconduct. You're harassing me. You're bullying me. I will not continue on doing this. I will turn you in and they will take away your license after conducting a thorough investigation. Do I think that Mike will back up off of her? No, because I don't think that Mike has it in him. I don't think he has self-control. I don't think he has self-control, self-restraint. I don't think he has proper knowledge of how the world works. His mother and his father have made him to believe that he is some kind of heir to some type of royal kingdom that does not exist, and now he don't know how to act. He's delusional, and he needs the worst spanking. What are y'all's thoughts?
Not in a good way. No, I don't think Mike will back off because, like Karina said, he's delusional. He doesn't even realize that they just had a big fight. He was like, "Oh, we just had a little disagreement. It was just so small. She'll be over this by tomorrow. It wasn't a big deal, and he's gonna continue. He doesn't. He thought it was cute when she threatened to go to the bar. That little feisty that turned him a little bit. He gonna be thinking about that while he's late in Seattle IG girl bed. Like, oh, she snapped at me. Oh, yes, baby. Tell the bar on me, mama. Tell the bar. Okay, but yeah, Mike is completely delusional. He doesn't see anything in reality. So yeah, this is not going to go very well for him. So keep reading.
She bossed up on Mike. You think that would make him think twice about harassing her? I would hope so. Mama put in some hard work to get him where he is. You know what I mean? He better not mess around and turn around and get fired, or what do they do when they take your license, right? Disbar you, I think it's called, or something like that. But yeah, hopefully it'll make him think twice, and it probably surprised him. He's like, wait a minute, she gonna do what? Okay. We all know how he got there, so he's not gonna put mama to shame like that. And so yeah, I would hope he would back up off her, but then again, it's Mike, and he almost feels like he not owns her. Maybe he's entitled to her or something like that. So he might still mess with her a little bit. He might calm down with the number of bitches he call her, but hopefully he'll back up a little bit. He'll back up a little bit. It's not worth his career, I hope. But then again, Negro is crazy, so like my girl said, keep reading. Keep reading.
All right, folks, that's all for this episode of Rose City, the After Show. We hope you enjoyed our spirited, heated conversation on episode 39. Don't forget to check out next week's episode of Rose City with all of us, where we'll be diving into chapter 40. It's all coming to light. If you haven't already read, what are you waiting for? The first 3 episodes are free on Kindle Vella, so there's nothing really for you to not read. Like, get with it. It's free, baby. It's free. Okay. I'm sure you'll be hooked. We are hooked. New episodes are being published quite often. We love hearing from our readers. So please add your thoughts, your questions, and your theories to the comment section below, or visit us at Rose City, the After Show on Facebook. All links will be provided in the description. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week in Rose City. Bye.